Hey y'all, welcome back to Nursing with Ju, and Ju is me, and I'm back again with another video. Y'all notice what I say every time I come on this screen? I'm back again with another video. Now today's topic is going to be about nurse residency programs. But before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep up with you, you can keep up with me, and we can keep up with each other, okay? Okay. So I've had a lot of new grads, I've had a lot of students that are in nurse residency program asking me about what I thought about nurse residency programs and if it was worth it or should they just go ahead and be a nurse on the floor. You know, just what my thoughts were about nurse residency programs. And my thoughts are that I most definitely think that new nurses should join a nurse residency program. Why? Because it solidifies the knowledge that you have gained from nursing school, and it makes you and prepares you to be a nurse alone by yourself on a floor. Now, when I finished with nursing school and when I passed my NCLEX, I joined a nurse residency program. I knew that I knew what I knew from nursing school, but I felt like I wanted something extra to solidify what I knew. So I joined the nurse residency program. It was about 16 weeks long, and they taught us content. Well, not taught us. They went over content. They sent us the different med-surg floors, and we were able to experience different floors and see whether we liked it. And then we would come back after the rotations on the floor and talk about it, and if we liked it, if this was a floor that we would consider going to. If not, we were sent to another floor. And so I did, I want to say rotations on about 5 different floors. I did cardiac, I did nephro, I did oncology, I did orthopedics, and I just did all around like med-surg. They received everything. I ended up liking orthopedics and oncology, and when it was time for me to decide, I couldn't choose because I love both of the populations. But what won me over with orthopedics, that's where I started off. What won me with orthopedics was I had a manager who was so understanding because I was a single mom, and I wanted a job that understood that I was a single mom, and if push come to shove, you know, my daughter would come first. Even though I love what I do, she would come first forever and always. And my manager worked with me with that. I told him I was in school to get my master's. They worked with my schedule. They just understood. And that won me over. And on top of that, it was a great team that I was working with. Like, even when I was on the floor doing my rotations, I had a great nurse mentor who allowed me to go off and do my own little thing, but was still, you know, in the background, just looking out for me. If I had any questions, she would ask, and she would say, hey, come and do this. And that just solidified things right there. I knew that was the floor that I wanted to be on. So, of course, I suggest any nurse, new nurse at that, to join a nurse residency program because it is so worth it. I was able to meet so many wonderful people. I was able to practice my skills, like in certain urinary catheters, doing central line dressings, changing valves, blood draw, just a whole bunch of different skills that I did in nursing school. I was able to practice it. I was able to solidify the knowledge that I had, and I was able to kind of bounce from floor to floor to see where I wanted to be and see what floor I like before making a decision. If you don't do that, you just apply for a job like on an orthopedic floor or oncology floor, and you just go right into it without, you know, kind of testing out the floor and see whether you like it or not. So I recommend anybody who is fresh out of nursing school to join a nursing residency program because it not only gives you knowledge, it lets you experiment on the floor before choosing. You get to meet some wonderful people, and it also gives you a nursing mentor who will be there for you throughout that whole year of you being a nurse. Now, one thing that I did like about my nurse residency program is every month, I want to say, I met up with people who were in the nursing residency program, and we were able to talk about like quality improvement. We were talking about patient care, communication, diversity on the floor, and on some different ways that it could be improved, or if we were on the floor that were doing things just like awesome, we was able to tell about that. And they just followed us all the way until we met our year mark. And they were there for us to talk and to vent to, and if it was something that we didn't like on the floor, we were able to tell them. And even if we didn't like the floor that we were on, we were able to voice that as well, and they would work with us to find us someplace else that we felt was a better fit for us. You know, I know some nurses that I was in the nurse residency program with didn't like the floor after they went through the, you know, the whole rotation, and chose that for them. They didn't like the floor, and we would go to the nurse residency meetings. I forgot what they're called. I'm sorry, y'all, because it's been so long. But we would go there, and they would voice their concerns, and they were like, you know what, text me or call me, and let's find something else that you would love. Now, those are the pros of joining the nurse residency program. The cons are, I feel like nurse residency programs should not be a 2-year commitment. With the residency program that I am with, I did the residency program, and then I had to commit 2 years of my time with the hospital. Now, I don't have no problem with that, because I know this is someplace that I want to grow, I want to learn, and I want to move up in the company. But with some people, after they get that year of experience, or they get that year on that floor, they want to do something else. They want to go to critical care. They want to go to women's health. And in the nurse residency contract that we are in, they will not be able to do that. So my advice is, if you're going to do the nurse residency program for any hospital, just make sure that you read the fine print, and be confident that this is something that you want to do for 2 years or however long the contract states. I know some nurse residency programs, they only require you to give a year back of your time, and that's because they are investing so much money and resources into you that they want 2 years that you're going to stick there with them and basically be a product of their investment. And I don't blame them, because they're pouring all this money and resources into you. Of course, they want to use you to their, gain. But if you feel like you don't want to be there for 2 years, or you just want to be there for a year to get your feet wet and to solidify what you know, and to basically give you the experience that you need, then don't join the nurse residency program. Because with a lot of nurse residency programs, if you don't stay for the time mentioned in the contract, you will have to pay back. And I know nobody got no money to be wasting, to be giving back to these programs that you didn't stick with, So think about that when you're joining a residency program. But do I recommend joining and becoming a part of a nurse residency program? Absolutely. It gives you knowledge. It solidifies what you know. It gives you a chance to experiment with different floors and go on different rotation, and to meet some wonderful people. In my nurse residency program, I have met so many people. Like, they have not only become nursing buddies, but they have become family to me. Okay, whenever I feel overwhelmed with work, I can always call them, and they give me some helpful advice. If I'm unsure of something, I call them. If I'm having a housewarming party, I call them. If I want to go on vacation, I call them. If I feel like I need a day to myself or a day for myself, I can call them and be like, girl, what you doing? I need to go get my nails done. Or Quinn, what you doing? Let's go out and go to lunch. Or let's go and walk the track. Or let's go, whatever. I have met some wonderful people during my nurse residency program years. And they have helped me pick out a house. They have helped me go and get my own car for the first time. And it just was an overall great process. And if I had to choose and do it again, I would join and sign up for a nurse residency program. But I don't think that I would commit 2 years. Why? Because I want to, after that year, I have grown so much. I want to do something else. And not all nurse residency programs will keep you for 2 years. But for the ones that do, just make sure that after that 1 year mark that you can transfer to another floor, or you can transfer to a different specialty and still be able to stay at that organization without paying any money or paying a fine or whatever like that. So yes, join a nurse residency program. It will help you. It will help you be the best nurse that I know you can be and that you will be, okay? It gives you experience, it gives you knowledge, it lets you practice on different skills that you might not be confident with since coming out of nursing school. So joining the nurse residency will do that for you. So if you are here and you are thinking about whether you should join that nurse residency program or whether you should apply to that nurse residency program, since you are fresh out of school, you have just applied for your NCLEX and have passed and got your licensure, listen, do it, okay? Listen to Ju. I will not tell you something that I would not do. or another that I wouldn't tell another nurse to do it. It will really, really help you. Okay? Join that Nurse Residency program and let me know how it goes. Okay? All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that way I can keep up with you, you can keep up with me, and we can keep up with each other because we're going to glow and grow together here. And that is my sole purpose, okay? Okay? Now, next week or so, I'm going to post another video. And I'm not going to tell y'all what it is because I want y'all to come back to the next video and watch it for yourself. And don't forget that I'm always here for you, just like I know y'all are here for me. And this is Nursing with Ju, and Ju isn't me. That's my crown, y'all. That's my crown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.